My name's Elvin Brown. I do a little bit of everything on the set, but assistant direct for the most part. Film's always been important to me. I think I got a really good crew with me, and we all have a lot of the same loves and likes and dislikes. And so together, I'm really confident that we're gonna make some good films. We're gonna make a lot of really good material. Yeah, I don't know. I think that our future is like extremely bright. Emily, and she's like.
I like that.
Yeah, like.
My name is Sydney. I do audio, set design, makeup. I act when I need to. I'm just kind of a behind the scenes person because we don't have a whole lot of people and I live with the director. I'm with the director, so I do most of the behind the scenes.
Run a little bit, like
Yeah.
fast.
Give it some hustle.
I'm Nick Bergman. I'm the owner, creator, pretty much everything else of Wendigoh Pictures. Well, definitely I'm trying to kind of pull inspiration for what the feel is with our newest one, which is what this is from. We wanted a Wendigo. You don't see those a lot in movies, so I kind of pulled from different reference how they're supposed to look, different artwork, and then like past designs of monsters I liked. I really liked the sculpt on the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and I liked the way that worked. Pumpkinhead, I kind of like that monstrous kind of lanky build, so that's what we went with for that. So once I got kind of the general design, sometimes I'll sketch them out, get kind of a basic gist of it. This one I didn't. I just started throwing some clay on the mold and just kind of let it take me where it needed to be, and it was a process, but we went through and I got out the basic shape, got all the texturing of that done, and then once we got everything sculpted, pulled it out, made our two-part plaster mold for it. Once we got that set, cracked it open, started pouring in the latex, pulled that out, and we had our no color on it, our basis for how we wanted to go, kind of no teeth, none of the antlers, missing the nose. Then I went through, got kind of the real rough paint, started gluing in all our teeth, the nose, which is actually a real deer nose, antlers, real deer antlers. And then once we got all these, and I did kind of the final go over with the airbrush, get some of the alcohol makeup, do some of the finer, the lines, the veins, more of the shading, and then we threw on some of the fake blood afterwards, and then there we had our mask. Kind of pulling the money together is definitely one of the issues. It's one of the harder things to come by because it doesn't just appear out of nowhere. So definitely, I budget well with the money I make for my job. Put little bits into savings, do stuff here or there. We'll do every once in a while. We'll throw up like GoFundMe or a Kickstarter, and we've gotten some funds that way. I'll do kind of like some odd filming jobs. I've shot some advertisements to help me get some more equipment and stuff. And then another one of the big things that we do that isn't just helpful financially but kind of helps get our name out there, we do like merchandise, hats, t-shirts, kind of. We've got some stuff like this. I'll throw up the design. This is one of our real simple limited summer one we did, but we sold, I had to order more. We sold so many of them. That really helped us budget some of this one, or this project. And then we had another one I did all the artwork for, that was kind of help budget all the pre-production stuff for this. We sold these, I think, around in the springtime, and that was another one we sold a lot. It's really a lot of saving money, seeing where you can cut corners on other stuff to put more money into the film budget, and kind of when you are filming, scraping financially, how cheap can we do this with what little money we have. So it's definitely a lot of self-funded, and some help from crowdfunding, some merchandise sales. Money feels like it's kind of coming from wherever you can grab it from. So definitely, so you can have at least some kind of budget to work on. You don't need money to make a film, but money overall does help when you've got bigger ideas that require effects, stuff like this. This doesn't come cheap, and you got to figure out some way to make it work. there's never a time I feel like I'm not trying to draw inspiration from something. Obviously, watching movies, always go back to your favorites, but watching movies, watching the way they do things, kind of breaking them down, you get inspired by different things. It's stories you read, different, read like H.P. Lovecraft, stuff like that, different books. And a lot of it, like some of the simplest ones, is just you'll see a picture or a piece of artwork you like, and it'll kind of go from there. I know a lot of with this one, Wendigo's always been like my favorite, mythological creature. I always kind of wanted to do something with it, but I didn't know where I wanted to go with it. And it was like a painting of one, and it had a look I liked too, where it almost looked more like kind of like a werewolf than a Wendigo. And I kind of went with that. I was like, well, that'd be cool, something to do. And then it just went in the design phase for that. And it's definitely a lot of the inspiration comes while you're working on it. You start with a very base idea, and as you work, as you add stuff to it, you really start almost drawing inspiration from yourself, kind of different things you see in the world around you, kind of put yourself into the characters. But yeah, really the inspiration can come from anywhere. You just have to be looking for it and always keep your eyes out. Maybe try to look at things differently than how you would. Something simple as, you're stuck in line somewhere. Look around, see if you can pull inspiration from anywhere. An idea can start from nothing and become one of the greatest things ever. It's definitely, never let yourself stop being inspired. If this is something you want to do, or even, other things in this aspect, whether it be, editing, the, prosthetic monsters, anything you want to do like that, especially with film, you don't give up. If you're in this to make money, you're in the wrong spot, because it's not going to happen, at least not right away. And you're never going to get anywhere if you don't keep pushing yourself. You might make something everybody hates it. You might even hate it. But if that's what you want to do, keep pushing. I've made some god-awful things that I don't even like watching anymore, and, you don't give up. You might, get discouraged, but you really need to, push yourself. Keep having... if you keep making stuff, it's hard to fail. I would honestly love to make this my job, my career. Wake up every morning, go film. Wake up every morning, go edit. I want this to be... My life already revolves around it, but it's not financially anything I can afford to do full-time as a career, or do, as big of projects or the things I'd like to do. So my end goal, I would love to absolutely make this a career, something I can do all the time, put my, heart into it the way I would like to, but don't have the option to right now.
Alright, hang on. I want to get a little more. I am soaked.
Yeah.
In each scene, they're not going to be talking a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to get one more, and then we'll move on to different spots.
Man, I broke the headphones.